but I didn't think it would be a wise move. Because if you're from Lebanon, then we have plenty of those weird people. And I remember I had just arrived at the airport in Lebanon, and they have a small musalla in the corner. And so I was praying. I was going to pray Maghrib and Isha, Jam' al-Qasr, because I was a traveler. Anyways, I went in there, I prayed Maghrib, and then I was just about to call the Iqamah for Isha, and the man walks in. And so I looked at him and gave salam. Obviously, I thought he was a Muslim. All of a sudden, he takes off his socks, and then he wipes over his feet. So I said, you can't do that. Either you wipe over your socks, or you wash your feet. Now, it didn't register to me yet that, because this is among their physicians, by the way, that you don't have to wash your feet, and you cannot wipe over the socks, you simply wipe over your feet. So I said, you cannot do that. Your wudu is invalid, Allah will not accept your salah. My mother's waiting outside with my brother-in-law. And so he said, why? I said, because the ayah in the book of Allah and the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, this is clearly said, man, you have to go back now and wash your feet, because now that you've taken off your socks, if you put them back on, you can't wipe over them either. If you had broken your wudu before. So you need to go back and make wudu. He said, well, I'll just, it's the responsibility of my leaders. I said, oh, are you a Sunni or a Shi'i? He said, I'm a Shi'i. I said, that's why. I said, no, this is not a good enough answer, man. And the Quran was there. I pulled out the Quran, I believe it's in Surah Al-Baqarah or Al-Imran, where Allah Azza wa Jal said that, on the day where إِذْ تَبَرَّأَ الَّذِينَ اتَّبَعُوا مِنَ الَّذِينَ تُبِعُوا مِنَ الَّذِينَ اتَّبَعُوا إِذْ تَبَرَّأَ الَّذِينَ اتَّبَعُوا مِنَ الَّذِينَ تُبِعُوا وَتَقَطَّعَتْ بِهِمُ الْأَسْبَابُ. On the day where the leaders will declare their innocence from their followers. And the ayah continues, and the followers will also declare their innocence from their leaders. I said, look man, on Yawm al-Qiyamah, this is what's going to happen. I'm telling you, in our deen, you can't do this. And your salah is invalid. You telling me that they're responsible for telling you, Allah gave you your own brain. And on Yawm al-Qiyamah, this is not going to work. Now, you know what I'm doing you're not supposed to do, technically speaking, because this may lead to a lot of problems. But sometimes you have to do what you have to do. And now my mother was wondering, is this guy praying Taraweeh? Because it's not Ramadan. We finished Isha. I mean, how long does it take to pray Maghrib and Isha? And I'm going on with this guy from back and forth. At the end of the day, he said, I'm going to pray. And I told him, your salah is invalid. You go ahead and pray, but your salah is invalid. And I prayed my Isha, and I left. And of course my mother told me afterwards, what were you doing? I said, well, this guy turned out to be a Shia. And she said, what? We need to leave the airport now. Because he can make a few phone calls, man, and you may never see me again. Yeah, because it's not a joke over there. I mean, politically and in terms of militarily, these guys are equipped. They get equipped all the time. And so they have such enmity that you wouldn't be shocked that they will try to attack anyone who attacks them. This has happened, continues to happen until now. But I'm telling you, this is, first-hand experience with these individuals and the kind of religion this odd religion which they follow. They say is the problem of the guy. Anyways, over there, why did I tell you the story? There was a bucket that had all these, rocks. And I wanted to take it with me while I was leaving and throw it in the trash. But then I figured, better safe than sorry. Okay, what is the conclusion here?